Hi. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is my birthday. I am 25. Okay. And on my birthday, I'm an introvert, okay, booktrovert. Truly in this day very much exemplifies that, because what did you do on your birthday, Anita? I went book shopping, okay? I got up, I got my free Starbucks, and then I took myself to Barnes & Noble. I had a list, I had my gift cards, okay? And I got my bag. Ooh, that's heavy. My bag, my new bag, and we hit the ooh. You hear that thud? I did some damage, okay? But the crazy thing about it was all free 99, and I love that for me. Love that for me, because these are some very highly anticipated books, and I'm so excited. Also, behind me, I have some Amazon books. Some Amazon. Don't find me over to Amazon. Everything that was available at my Barnes & Noble that I wanted, I got from Barnes & Noble. These books that I have ordered from Amazon are from indie authors whose books aren't available anywhere else that I've seen. And a lot of times, like, even if you go to like their website, it'll say like buy books, and the link will take you to Amazon. So that's the only option for that. So anywho, I don't know how many books I got, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right, I have to get this up today, and it is 4 o'clock. I don't want to talk about it. So in no particular order, I'm just going to go in the bag and show you what I got. So first up, I have Coloring with Coco. You weren't expecting that, were you? Coloring with Coco, Rest and Reflect. This is a author, a illustrator who I follow on Instagram, my regular Instagram, not my Bookstagram, but my regular Instagram. And she draws these beautiful black women, and she colors them in, and they're so diverse. And she colors them diversely as well, like different shapes, different skin tones, different hair, different facial features, like different cultures. Like, it's all so pretty. And I am a big like arts and crafts girly. I have a ton of coloring supplies. I just don't have it organized. So my 2026 plan is to get organized for my arts and crafts, because it is so freaking cozy, and it goes hand in hand with like bookish things, like listen to your audiobook, do your coloring, do your puzzles, do your knitting, do your crochet, do, you know, all those fun. Do you play video games, all of that. So I have Coloring with Coco. Then I got Make Me a Monster by Kaylin Barron. I hope I'm saying her name right. I love this author. She is a YA fantasy author. I have 3 books by her. I've read 2 of them. This one is a horror thriller, I think. I just saw Brindy's video yesterday. She was reading this with her daughter, and she says that it is like a retelling of Frankenstein. And like Brindy, I never read Frankenstein. I never watched Frankenstein. All I know is like he's a monster. So I'm really interested in this, and this is a type of fantasy that like I can understand. This is a type of complexity I can understand. This is a type of characters that I like to see, because it just feels very like it's like in our world, but like there's like a magic to it. You know what I mean? I like it. I'm not gonna talk too long about these books. I'm gonna speed it up, because as you can see, we have a lot to go through. Next, I have You've Got a Place Here Too, an anthology of Black love stories set at HBCUs, edited by Ebony Liddell. And I believe she has a story in here as well. I think there is, I wonder, can I see all of the authors? I know Kennedy Ryan has a story in here. Where can I see all of the authors? Yeah, here we go. Kennedy Ryan, to name a few: Elizabeth Azevedo, Farrah Rashan, Nicola Yoon, Ebony Liddell. So like there's tons of stories in here, and I've learned from personal experience of reading a book of short stories is to not read them back to back to back to back to back like I'm reading a novel. Just read a few and put it down, you know what I mean? But I didn't go to a HBCU, regrettably. I really wanted to. It just, my life went a different direction, unfortunately. And part of me still hopes that like maybe one day I can go to HBCU. I don't know if that's even a possibility, but maybe, I don't know. And it might be a different experience considering I'm 25. But I would love to see this. HBCU, love stories, like give it to me. Next, I have I Hope This Finds You Well by Natalie Sue. I saw this from, what is her name? Jenny on This Story Ain't Over. I believe this is who recommended this book. It says Office Space meets Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine, which is on my November TBR. It's a highly anticipated read for me. And I've never watched Office Space, so that really doesn't speak to me. But this funny, wildly funny and heartwarming debut novel about a disgruntled admin worker who discovers she can access her colleagues' emails and DMs, sparking a mission to save her job and seek revenge. Yeah, I think she had like, there was a email glitch or whatever. She accidentally like sent something out to everybody, and she's like learning information about her coworkers that she really wasn't meant to know because she could see everybody's emails, and it's like pretty funny, I think. So I'm really interested in reading that. Next, I got Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. This got on my radar very recently. I can't remember how and where it got on my radar recently, but I've seen this cover before. I've seen this book. It is, I think it's a duology, or at least there's only 2 books out now. My bookstore unfortunately only had 1. This is YA historical horror, I think. Just really quick, it says Jane McKean was born 2 days before the dead began to walk the battlefields of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, derailing the war between the states and changing the nation forever. In this new America, however, the battle for survival is as political as it is personal, and the restless dead, it would seem, are the least of her problems. Oh, there's like zombies in it. This is really out of my comfort zone, but I'm here for it. Maybe because it's spooky season. It must be because it's spooky season. Then I finally got Sweet Heat. Now, I fumbled. I got this as an e-arc on NetGalley. I didn't get around to it because life, okay? Y'all know I wasn't here, so you can imagine life was life. And I didn't get around to reading it, but I have it now, and it is highly anticipated. I hear that it is a phenomenal sequel to the first book, which is Honey and Spice, which I did read. I did like. That was funny. It felt so real. It was set in college. I think I like college Black romances a lot because for some reason college was like a pivotal time. Like it is a core memory. The whole entire experience of being at a brick and mortar college was like, I loved it. Now, this book, they're out of college, and I think they've broken up, but I want to see how and why, because I stand for Malachi and what's the girl name? Malachi, Kiki. Next, I have Boomtown by Nick Stone. Nick Stone wrote one of my favorite books, Chaos Theory. I cried 3 times reading this book. I think about this book all the time. It is incredible. This is the only book I've read by them, but they wrote a adult, this one is YA, this is an adult thriller about strippers who go missing, Black strippers who go missing. I want to see what that's talking about. I really do. Next, I got The Girls Who Grew Big by Layla Motley. This book is very hyped right now. I wasn't going to read it because I didn't know how I felt about the subject matter. However, like, I feel like there's something to be gained from reading this story. So I'm really excited to explore it and give it a chance. It also has my favorite deckled edges. Yes. This is, now that I didn't even open this up in the store, but now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely 100% lit fic, and that kind of intimidates me because lit fic is not my favorite. However, I did just read The Great Man, and that was literary fiction, literary historical fiction, and I loved that book. It was very easy for me to read and to stay engaged. So as long as I get down with the characters in this, I feel like we're gonna be cool. We're gonna have no trouble. Next I have Loved One by Aisha Maharar. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Let's see. I'll just read the little blurby here on the top. From an Emmy award-winning writer comes a funny, wise, heartbreaking story about a woman journeying into the unknown in the wake of sudden loss. So much about that speaks to me. You guys know, if you're not new here, that I love a heart-wrenching, like, sad, thought-provoking, like, journey to yourself type of story, and this is what this one is feeling like. I am really looking forward to reading this one. And the book that I was thinking of, like, oh my gosh, I forgot to get it, is The Wilderness by Angela Flournoy. Hopefully I said that name correctly. Sorry, Ange girl. First of all, I love this cover. It's definitely giving like 90s auntie. I love all the patterns. It is, someone described it as like the new Waiting to Exhale. It follows a group of friends: Desiree, Danielle, January, Monique, and Nakia. They're in their early 20s, at the beginning of their careers, marriage and motherhood, and of big city lives in New York and Los Angeles. And then it goes on from there. I'm not about to read this whole thing, but I'm interested. Even if this is literary fiction, like, there's so many characters to like get behind and have interest and relate to. Like, I fully expect to relate to at least one of these characters, or to share experiences to at least one of these characters, or see myself in at least one of these characters, or my friends, or my mom, or, you know what I mean? Like, this type of story, especially about friendship and Black women and love and mother, like all of that stuff, this is highly anticipated. Like I told you, this is the first book I put in my basket today. I'm really looking forward to this. Like, it's feeling in my hands, it's feeling like a 5-star. It's feeling like a 6-star. If it does what I need it to do, this might be on the top shelf. I'm saying all of this without knowing anything other than what I just told you, but I get the vibes in my heart and soul. I'm feeling like that's about to be the one right there. Okay, that's all that I got in here, and I just want to remind you all, they were free. Now these unfortunately were not. So these are the ones that I purchased from Amazon. Like I said, these are from indie authors. Their books are not available elsewhere. So this one is Where There's Smoke by Erica Alexander, a small town sapphic romance. And I've really been getting into, well, I haven't been getting into, I've been into sapphic romances. I just haven't read a lot. Excuse me. I just haven't read a lot. So I'm really like beefing up my sapphic romance collection here, especially Black sapphic romance. Come on. Like this girl with the strawberry sweater, Thickiana, her hair, she's got a firefighter girlfriend with locks. This is cute. This is about to be real cute, and for some reason I feel like it's about to be spicy. I don't know nothing about this book other than the cover and what I've assumed from the cover, but this, I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like it's giving like Mimi Grace. It's giving Mimi Grace. Okay, next, I don't know what's in which bag. I barely remember the books that I ordered because I wanted to be surprised, like it's Christmas. Okay, next I have Summer's Echo by Robbie Renee. This is supposed to be like a really heart-wrenching story as well. It says one summer bound them, one secret divided them, one reunion could change everything. So I guess it starts out as them being teenagers, and then it goes on from there. They grow up, they're teenagers, they're together, they fall apart, and then they reconnect and try to, like, I'm making all of this up, I have no clue, but the cover is really pretty, and I hear this is a heart-wrenching, like, not the same subject matter as Fast, I don't imagine, but like the way that sits with people. Like, I love those types of romances. All right, I lied. unintentionally, I lied. I got Whispers of the Lake by Shanora Williams. Why did you order Whispers of the Lake by Shanora Williams from Amazon when you were going to Barnes & Noble? Wasn't it in your Barnes & Noble? No, unfortunately, it was not in my Barnes & Noble. And was I willing to wait? No. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I was not willing to wait. This one I want to read in this fall time. I keep hearing about this one. There's a girl on Instagram. I'm terrible about my bookstagrammer names. I'm good about my YouTube names. About Instagram names, I'm not so good, because if you haven't noticed, I don't have a large presence in there. I'm gonna work on it in 2026. But she was talking about this book. She's reading this book and she has so much to say, and she's so funny and it's very dramatic. And this is the type of thriller that I'm trying to get on, you feel me? So I really, really am excited to read that. Then I also have been on a bookish book kick. So if the book is written by a Black author, has Black characters in it, and it is about a bookshop or a bookstore or a book cafe or something along those lines, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. So this one, The Banned Bookshop by Maggie Banks, The Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks by Shauna Robinson, I picked up. I don't know, I think this is traditionally published, but it wasn't available on my Barnes & Noble as well. And the other one in town, it wasn't available at that store either. So I ended up picking it up at Amazon. I'm so sorry. But I'm liking having that one. Let's open my first box here. Oh, I'm so excited. Now these books are the reason I made this last minute order. The Perfect Sister and The Perfect Sister 2. I'm so excited about reading these books. Oh my gosh, the font is ginormous in this. This is going to be, I don't know if you can see. The font is huge in this. It's going to be so easy to read. Yeah, I'm super, super excited to read this. I talked about these books in my What's on My Kindle. This one is on my Kindle. I don't think I have The Perfect Sister 2 on my Kindle, but I'm very confident in liking them to the point that I ended up purchasing them as well. So I'm really looking forward to reading those. Also, when I was talking in my last video about a thriller that this highly anticipated, I was talking about this. So this is probably going to be read in November if I can swing it. If I'm not thrillered out by this one, I don't know which one I'm going to read first. Both of those highly anticipated. Next, I have this book by Sean. It's called Unconditional, a Love Story. This has been on my Amazon wish list for so long. I don't remember where I heard of it. I don't remember where I found it. It's been on my want to read list for the longest. It says, their worlds crashed once, it's about to happen again. Oh, there's an immigrant, or he's a child of immigrants. Crosses path with the female main character, Charlie. The two of them are suddenly forced to work together, let go of their past hangups, and work through their complicated expectations. But who's to say they won't get it right this time around? Oh, is this a second chance again? Yeah, the world's crashed once. There's a second chance. I have to be in the mood for a second chance romance. I have to be in the mood for those. But when I am, they are normally really, really sweet because there's already history there. There's already like a foundation there. There's like unfinished business, you know what I mean? And like a re-exploration of like a lost love, a forgotten love, the one that got away type of deal. And if done right, it can be really beautiful. Okay, next, I know you lame. Oh, okay, I have a book on my to be hauled cart over there. I was like, this is only one of the books. Where's the other one? Okay, so this one is called Rumor Has It by Katura B. Love this cover. This is set in a high school. It says, set in the urban area of Trenchcrest High School, this novel follows the lives of 4 inseparable 16-year-old sophomore friends. It says their names. The school, situated in a poverty-stricken environment, is in a state of disrepair, reflecting the challenges faced by its students. The bond by the 4 four friends is unbreakable until a group chat leak amongst the girls triggers a series of rumors that puts their loyalty to the test. And then the rumors start spreading and they got to figure out who said what, and that's really testing their friendship. And this sounds messy. This sounds messy. I'm pretty sure this is an adult book, but it's like about sophomores. I think, I don't know, maybe it is YA. I've never seen a YA urban romance, or an urban fiction book, but I'm into it. I'm into it. And this will be my first book by Couture B. Let me know if you've read anything by this author and what you thought, because I'm into it. Then I have Break Him by Nikki Grace. It says, diabolical, jaw-dropping, and deliciously deceptive, a domestic thriller. And then the back, girl, it says, he will pay. Girl, pay for what? What he done did? Oh, my husband is planning to leave me soon and he thinks I don't know. Can you believe that after 14 years of marriage and 3 kids, he simply wants to discard me like I'm trash? Not gonna happen. Throughout our entire marriage, he lies and I ignore it. He cheats and I remain by his side. But now he has double-crossed me, and dragging him through a messy divorce simply doesn't cut deep enough. No, I want my pound of flesh. Not literally, of course, because I'm no killer. Then again, thanks to my husband, I've developed a knack for lying. I'm not the same woman he married all those years ago. I have definitely changed, but I won't tell him that. I'd rather show him. I'm about to read this, girl. There's so many good thrillers. And I love this cover. This looks like Eva from America's Next Top Model. Don't that look like Eva? Is that her? Let me find out. But this look, I told y'all I love a female rage book. Oh, love a female rage. Oh, shut up. I got another Couture B, Selfish. I didn't realize this was the same author as rumor has it. But again, I hear this is heart-wrenching, rip your heart out, never forget it, saddy sad book. Love, and the cover is stunning, super stunning. Oh yeah, see, look, it starts out, Sunday Monroe Banks was born into pain. I already know. It says gritty. Selfish is a gritty, emotional tale of hood love, heartbreak, and coming of age in the streets. Because love might heal, but sometimes being selfish is the only way to live. Ooh, she about to be a soldier. I like to see it. Okay, so that's all that came in the boxes today. Well, 2 of those came a little while ago. Then I have one more section of books from my book cart that I have when I went shopping in my first video of this week. I bought some books then, so I'll show you guys those and a couple more that I bought, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, I'll finish out what I got from Amazon. So I got these 2 books. It's a duology, I believe. First one is A Lakeside Reunion by C. Chilove, and then Unexpectedly Yours by C. Chilove. I saw this book on Shaughnessy's channel and I thought the cover was stunning. I think she read the back as well. It says at the top, will forbidden love reveal secrets long buried? So I think, yeah, this is a forbidden love romance. This one says, this summer, escape to the shores, a southern lake town full of elegance and glamour, and a story about family, traditions, friendship, and love that can't be denied. So I feel like it's giving like Summer on Sac Harbor, Summer on the Bluffs, all of that, because just of the location. This is a romance. I think Summer on Stuff and Such is just a contemporary fiction, but this is a series that I'm interested in. And it's like a southern small town. I love that. So that's all I got from Amazon. The rest of these are from, I think, three or four separate trips to Barnes & Noble. So first I have a nonfiction book that I have not read. It's All About Love by Bell Hooks. I hear this one is transformational. This is one that like you want to mark up, you want to highlight, you want to annotate, you want to share, you want to pass along. Like you need a copy of this in your house. And I love hence all the romance books that I have. I would love to get some nuggets from this, so I picked this one up. Another nonfiction that I got is 107 Days by Kamala Harris. My mom actually bought this as well, just coincidence. We didn't talk about it until after we both already bought the book, but she said she's been reading it and she really likes it. She's at the point to where it is election day, and I was like, oh man, I'm really interested to see like how she was feeling, what she was doing, what she was thinking on that day, and like just her range of emotions, and like, you know what I mean, just her perspective. I'm very intrigued by this. I want to read it. I think I have it on my holds list on Libby for the audio, and I think she narrates it because I listened to a preview and I'm pretty sure that it was her. But I like that. Then I showed this in that shopping blog, the Friday night cozy book shopping, and it is Worth Fighting For by Jessie Q Satano. Oh, this is the same. I know I heard that name before. This is the same author of You Will Never Be Me, that thriller book. So okay, they do some thriller and they do some romance, because this is romance. This is a Mulan retelling, or like loosely based upon Mulan. If you have read, I can't get it because it's literally under a stack of books, but if you've read By the Book by Jasmine Guillory, it's how that was based upon what is the movie, y'all? Beauty and the Beast. This one is loosely based upon Mulan, and I love Mulan. She's such a badass. So I got that. Then I have The Best Man, Unfinished Business by Malcolm D. Lee with Jane Allen. This is 100% based on the movie The Best Man. You know the one. It says the beloved characters from the Best Man movies and hit television series reunite for a sexy and soulful, heartbreaking and hilarious reckoning of love. And that very much embodies the movie The Best Man. Like, it's funny, it's sexy, it's sad, it's heartbreaking, all of the things. So I would love to read this. Then I have, speaking of America's Next Top Model and how that lady looked like Eva on this cover, I got You Wanna Be on Top by Sarah Hartshorn, a memoir of makeovers, manipulation, and not becoming America's Next Top Model. This is, and I'll show you her if you don't remember Sarah. Hopefully that's showing. What season was she in, girl? Cycle 9. She was Cycle 9 and she was plus size, which don't even get me started on them calling these girls plus size. Like, whatever. But this is a highly anticipated, all of these are so highly anticipated. This is a highly anticipated nonfiction read. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this tea, because there was a while ago, there was somebody, I think, was it on YouTube? I saw it on YouTube. I don't know if it like originally posted on YouTube, but somebody was spilling all the tea. They were having all of the not all of the contestants, but several contestants come on who were like on America's Next Top Model, come in their show and give their experience and talk about all of the things that they went through and that they endured, and the things that were said, the things that they were made to do or manipulated to do on that show. And I'm sick, because America's Next Top Model is like my football. Okay, I know if you tell me except for if you tell me like, oh, do you remember like this photo shoot, I can probably tell you what season it was in. Like, I know America's Next Top Model, so I need to know. I want more books. If you know of any more books about America's Next Top Model, leave them down in the comments, because I want the tea. That is like my trash TV, the gossip that I'm here for. All right, I think we have 5 or 6 more books. 6 more books. I have Heartsick by Christina Forrest. This is so cute. First of all, I love the cover. Okay, I done wrinkled it up a little bit, but it is about I think it has like magical realism or sci-fi or something like that. Sci-fi. It's a pill. I don't know if it's called the Heartsick pill or Healing Hearts. That is the company. You can take the pill if you've been heartbroken. You can go in there, you take the pill, and you can forget all about that person who broke your heart. It's like The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. It's like, it's giving that to me, and I adore that movie. Adore that movie. It's so hits me in the feels. So if this like has that type of experience, I think I would really like it. Now, is it the same premise? No, not entirely. It's just the forget the person that broke your heart type of deal. Okay, next I have what I went into the store for. These 3 books, and along with the Grammar School Parent Teacher Association that I was reading in the vlog, my cozy evening vlog. All 4 of those books I bought on this trip to get cozy books. So I got the Baby Dragon Cafe. I couldn't remember if it was like, if I got the bookstore one or if I got the cafe, and I got the cafe, and it looks super cute. I have no idea what it's about other than what it looks like, and it looks like a low stakes fantasy. It says romance is on the menu. Oh, okay, so I got a little romance. That's probably why I picked this one over the other one. Then I got The Secret Crush Book Club and The Relationship Mechanic by Carmen Lee. I told y'all I was in my Black Sapphic romance baggie. I am very much interested in reading these. I haven't read The 710 Split by her, and there was another one. There's another one. I haven't read The 710 Split, but these ones, especially like the bookstore, give it to me. Bookstore, I'm reading it. I'm picking it up. I don't care. So I'm really looking forward to reading those sometime soon. Then I got Blood Justice by Terry J. Benson Walker. I didn't want to tell you guys and spoil it in my shop my shelves for my November TBR when I was considering reading the other book, the first book, but I knew I had the second book. It was literally over here on my shelf. So I have this one ready to go, and I'm pretty sure it's only a duology, so I can read the whole thing if I want to read the whole thing. So I don't know. I'm excited. I had always said I'm gonna hold off until I actually read the first one before I get the second one, but I knew that I was like going to be buying books for my birthday, and I wanted this, so I picked that up. And then last book I have is Only for the Holidays by Abiola Bello. This is a holiday book. I read her book last year, Love in Winter Wonderland. That was my favorite book of the holiday season that I read last year. It was about a kid who, his family owned a bookstore, and him and his friends were banding together to try to keep the bookstore from going out of business, and it was so stinking cute. It was my favorite holiday read of last year for sure. So when I saw that she had another one coming out this year, I absolutely had to get it. And I think she normally writes middle grade books. Yeah, she normally writes children's series. But this is an adult romance. Last one, the Abiola Bello Love in Winter Wonderland, was a YA. This was in the adult section. So I want to see what that one is talking about when it comes to the holiday time. And then finally, to wrap everything up, girl, I just got a little bookmark. I got this bookmark. It is a stack of books with a cup of coffee or tea on top. Oh, it's coffee. It's got a little like whipped cream situation, and then it says cozy vibes on the little dingle dongle. And that's it, y'all. I did some damage, but I fed a lot of authors. Okay, I fed a lot of authors. I supported a lot of authors. I supported indie authors. I supported my local bookstore. Okay, I spent some time with friends shopping for these books. Okay, I did a good deed for my birthday, and I am happy about that. So let's go ahead and count how many books that I picked up this year. Last year I think I had 45. I ain't go that crazy this year. So let's just go ahead and count the books. Oh please. The grand total of books that I have purchased, or received rather, like I said, I did not buy all of these books myself, is 33 bucks. That's good, y'all. That's good. I'm gonna be set. I think I'm gonna be cool on buying any new books until I do my shopping for myself for Christmas. Because the only book that, well, I have, there's a couple. I'm over here lying. There's a couple that are coming out. One is coming out actually tomorrow, Our Vicious Oaths by Nia Davenport. I need that. Okay. And then Sweet Little Hearts by Shanoa Williams will be coming home with me. Okay. Those are the ones off the top of my head that I'm like, I will own them immediately. Other than that, like, I'm cool. There's so many highly anticipated books in these stacks. Like, I'm so excited. I'm branching out of my comfort zone, but I'm also very much leaning into the reader that I am learning myself to be. So I'm really excited, you guys. Thank you so much for spending my birthday with me and for nerding out about books with me for another trip around the sun. I absolutely adore you guys. This is the best community ever. I am so grateful. I'm so incredibly grateful to have found you, and for you to have found me, and for us to like connect over books and romance and drama and thriller. Like it's so fun. It's absolutely so fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, if you want to tell me happy birthday, give it a thumbs up, or you can put it in the comments down below. I definitely reply to every single comment I ever get. I reply to everybody. That's important to me. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Today is the last day of 7 days in a row of book videos. However, your girl is back. Okay, I needed this. I needed this to like hit the ground running, get comfortable in front of the camera again, get comfortable filming content again, and I definitely am. I definitely am. So if you have any book suggestions or video suggestions, leave them down in the comments below and I will put them in my little BookTube notebook, and we're gonna get the thing popping. We're gonna get it popping. Thank you guys so much for spending your birthday with me. I will see you guys in my next video, probably next week. Your girl tired. Bye.